Oh, you ain't getting away with this one, JJ Redick. I think he done had enough. We need to call for him a Uber or whoever driving him home. They need to do their job because he done had enough of them beers. You know what I'm saying? JJ Redick need to hush his mouth. You're a coach. Coach your team. Your team is barely above 500. Do that. Coach your team. You know? You've been a coach not even half of a season. And this guy wants to come out and voice his opinion on a game. Man, you just got a part of the game. Yeah, you played the game. But coaching the game, man, and teaching the game is totally different, man. JJ Redick, you know, he throwing shots, but he ain't throwing direct shots. I throw direct shots. I don't want anyone to get hit with a spray that don't deserve to, man. You feel me? JJ Redick that came out talking about guys that cover the game. They talking bad about the game too much. That's why folks not watching. That's not the problem, JJ. What's wrong with you, man? Huh? Is your name JJ Redick or JJ Walk? Which one? Because I thought you had a little sense. You know? JJ is out of his mind. And when he talk about certain media talking about the game, you ain't talking about YouTubers. You talking about the mainstream media. Basically, you talking about inside the NBA. I'm sick of folks throwing shots at these boys, man. I tell you no lie. That show has been one of my best shows. Top 3 shows I watched in the last decade, man. You know why? Because they real. You know why? Because they keep it 1,000. You know why? They don't care about your feelings. You know why? They played the game and folks respect what they saying. And folks know what they saying is the truth, no matter how harsh it is. JJ Redick tried to make it seem like all they do is bash folks. No, they don't. They give respect where respect is due. It's just we live in a world now that the world too sensitive. Any criticism is looked at as you're hating, you're down talking this guy. Some folks deserve to get down talked, don't you think? Just like a lot of folks deserve to get praised. You know what I'm saying? We live in a world to where you can't criticize no more. That's BS. If you messing up and not doing what you're supposed to do, folks supposed to call you out. What is this dude talking about, man? Talking about Charles Barkley. Every time you hear him, he down in the game. He has every right to down talk the game. Since Kobe Bryant been gone, man, the game been going down. Like, no one is being held accountable. It used to be no one player was above the team. We don't see that anymore. It's all about the star players. They could do what they want. They could play how they want on the court, and the rest of the players get scraps. They get whatever left. If the star player mess up, they blaming the role players who barely even touching the ball in some games. Like, he need to stop it. You know, he got to take up. He got to stay on that side because he was a three-point shooter. He loved shooting the threes. You look at J.J. Redick's career, almost 90% of his shots came from the three-point line. The other 10% probably came from the free throw line. You know what I'm saying? The game is not watchable, man. It's not. You know, I used to sit down and watch Inside the NBA with my girl. I done heard her tell me on many occasions, man, this be more entertaining than the game sometime now. Like, and that's disgusting to say the game is how it is today. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just done messed it up. Folks are calling it out. They're sick of it. We are supporting the game. We put money in y'all pockets. We don't have a say-so? Charles Barkley don't have a say-so? The reason why them boys show is one of the best shows ever? They real. And nowadays, real is rare. You know what I'm talking about? They respect clowns and fakeness more than real. Realness, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not about to down talk these boys, man. This one of The only real shows that's on television. You know? Just like what on Inside the NBA Deal. Man, that it ain't even about that. It's about they trying to hush them boys up because they don't like how they talking about the game. You know what I'm saying? No one plays defense. The game is soft, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta call it for what it is. Like I just said, man. Why are they getting offended? Man, we the customers. We desire and we want a better product. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting better. You know, when you watch the game, man, it's 10 guys standing on the three-point line with ridiculous foul calls, man. And the lack of effort is just laughable. No team has identities. Back in the day, that's what made the NBA. You know what I'm saying? You got your good teams, you got your bad teams, you got your balanced teams, you got your teams that dominate in the paint. Man, that's what made the game, bro. And they done took that away, that made it a three-point shooting contest. That's all we watching, folks. Too buddy. I blame that on LeBron James, though, man. I always said, man, he destroyed the NBA when he went to Miami, man, just so he could win a ring and to start living up to his name that he was horribly failing on. You know what I'm saying? It's his fault, mainly. I got to give LeBron James 65% of the blame here. Real talk. It's too much player empowerment, man. It's just nonsense. And like I said at the beginning of this video, man, JJ Redick, you've been coaching for almost a half a year. You wasn't talking none of this when you was working for ESPN, homie. You know what I'm saying? So hush it, bruh. No more beers for you. No more passion in the game. They don't care. You know? As long as they get their bag, that's all that matters. You know, when Paul George signed with the 76ers, I was mad at that guy. You know why? Because he said he was offended that, you know, they offered him like a 2-year, $60 million deal. How? Paul George, you not what's up, dude? You were supposed to take that. Look what he doing in Philly right now. Philly didn't regret giving him all that money. It's like players think they're above everyone. Paul George think he on LeBron James level or something. Boy, go sit down somewhere. There's a reason why you was playing second fiddle to Kawhi Leonard. That's what you are, man. These players, they besides themselves, man. Inside the NBA, the only reason why I watch games sometimes. I tell you no lie. I watch Inside the NBA and I be going back and forth. Man, I'm not sitting there watching this junk. Now, if I see the game popping, then I'm going to sit there and watch it. But if I put that game on and within the first 5 minutes, about 23 attempted, I'm turning it because I already know what's about to go on. It's not entertaining. No one wants to watch that. You know, when you look at the NFL, a lot of folks don't like the NFL either. But one thing you got to say about the NFL, each team has their own identity. You know what certain teams' strengths are. Every team is not doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't get back to that, man? When the Warriors was dominating, they had their own identity. Be who you are. Every team trying to be the Warriors. Every team trying to be the Celtics. The Celtics built their team after the Warriors. Okay, they were one of the few teams that were able to do it. Every team can't play like that, man. Why would you want to be like someone else? Make your own mark, man. When Shaq and Kobe was winning championship, what other team was doing that like that? They ain't have another dominant center in the game, and they had a few shooting guards like Kobe that could do what he did. Other teams played their game. They didn't care about how they played. They knew they were at a misadvantage. Sorry about that. They knew they were at a misadvantage most of the time, but they didn't care. Be who you are, man. No one wants to be who they are anymore. They want to just follow the leader, man. Let's do what they doing since it's working. That's sad, man. And when you look at the game not really watchable because no one has cable anymore. When I grew up, man, with no social media, you had to be at home watching the game. You want to catch them games. People's lives are more busier than it was back then. People are on a go. So if you want to catch people's attention, you want people to stop what they doing to pay attention to the game. Man, the game got to be entertaining, work people time, and it's not right now. Like, it's crazy right now. The NBA gave the Lakers 50% of the NBA television market. Their team is mediocre at shooting three-point shots. Of course, a Lakers coach gonna criticize teams like Boston and Golden State, who won shooting that three ball. You know what I'm saying? Lakers one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league, man. Stop it, JJ, bro. You need to suit up and help your team out shooting them threes, because you don't have the personnel and you still allowing them to shoot. Just because JJ Redick ain't the Duke don't mean he's smart, because he don't know what he's talking about right now. I actually blame the owners, though. They don't seem to want to give coaches a chance to develop coaching styles. They want everyone to be the same. Nonsense. This is what happens when the NBA and the media cater to only the big market teams. It's sad. They got a lot of good teams in the NBA, but they only care about the top one. It's ridiculous. Adam Silver needs to be held accountable, like I said in my last video. He done ruined the NBA. Another thing, what they made the game so boring to watch, man, we could be watching two teams in the Eastern Conference. Man, they're going to find a way to bring up LeBron James' name 3 times as you watching the game. Like, he got nothing to do with this right now. The man, 40-something years old. We don't care about him anymore. It's about the young guys. The young guys going to be the ones carrying the NBA, not him. He's not carrying it anymore. We don't care about his circus. We care about Ja Morant, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Wembanyama, Bam Adebayo, Nikola Jokic, Donovan Mitchell. Let's talk about them. It's sad, man. The game that became a bunch of overly political divas running around forcing super teams and just cranking threes. Anybody want to watch that, man? That's crazy that 48%. The ratings have been down 48% in the last 12 years, man. And it's going down every year. You can't blame that on no inside the NBA. It's all about control, though. They want to talk about them guys because they can't control them. See, they could control the guys in the NBA. They could fine them if they say something they don't like or do something they don't like. You can't touch them guys. You know what I'm saying? So they want to control what they say about the game. Man, you can't control people's mouth, man. People speaking the truth. People want the truth. And that's what they give us. And that's what guys like me on YouTube give the people. We ain't giving y'all nothing fake. You may not like it, but deep down, you know what's real and you know it's the truth. The game is too soft, man. Man, you look at a player the wrong way, they giving them a flagrant foul. It's ridiculous. Oh, this guy hit the floor. He must have intentionally tried to hurt him. Stop with this nonsense, man. The WNBA more entertaining than this at times. And that's sad. JJ Redick think he's something. He basically calling the viewers stupid. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he doing. Don't listen to them. They don't know what they saying. If you watch someone else, you appreciate the game more. No, you won't. Only casuals will look at it like that. They don't care about the game. Man, there's a prime example of what I'm talking about. LaMelo Ball went off the other night. See, a lot of people don't even watch LaMelo Ball because they don't talk about them boys. Dude, one of the best point guards in the game. He went off. But dude went 5 for like 14 for shooting the 3 ball. And that's entertaining? Come on, man. 5 for 14. It's just sad, man. When you look at the league right now, ain't nothing to celebrate. Man, you know everything that's going to happen, man. You got guys lying to keep their relationships with certain players and people. Man, just nonsense, man. And they think us as fans and the one who consuming the game don't really see that or understand what's going on. Man, we wasn't born yesterday, man. You feel me? They don't respect us as viewers. You know? All they want us to do is give them our time and our money and go about your business. Nah, we won't feel respected. And we ain't feeling that right now. We ain't rocking with this boring product that we getting. It's not what's up. It's just sad, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about JJ Redick with his comments, man. Do you agree with him or do you disagree with him? I see y'all on the next one. It's Sports Savvy TV. I'm signing out.